NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by New Coke Zero Sugar, now even more delicious. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of NASCAR. Welcome home from Ruoff Mortgage. Ford, built Ford proud. And by USAA. This Veterans Day, join us in celebrating those who serve.
The ending. Do you love it or do you hate it? I mean, the best part of the end is that you get to see what happens in the story, right? All this time, you've been invested in following what's been happening. All the ups and downs, twists and turns, surprises and shocks, and unforgettable moments. And now, you finally get to see how it all turns out. There's something satisfying about that for sure. After all the build-up, all the anticipation. But you also might dread it because, well, the ending means it's over. The ending means there's nothing left. No more battles, no more conflicts, no more struggles to watch them overcome, and no more victories to watch them celebrate. Everything you love about the adventure finally wrapped up for another year.
No more waiting. It's time. The engines are fired and the field about ready to take on this 1 mile racetrack. The starting grid brought to you by USAA. Up front, qualifying yesterday, put Kyle Larson, the 29-year-old from Elk Grove, California, on pole. He will start next to Chase Elliott, the 25-year-old from Dawsonville. Drivers that are maybe making their final starts. Matt DeBenedetto, he's in row 8. Ryan Newman in row 10. Potentially making his last start. Ryan Preece back there in row 16 also possibly making his final start. Not sure of their plans for 2022. We're going to take a little closer look at the championship four. And a year and a half ago, it would have been hard to imagine Kyle Larson being in this position. In April 2020, he used a racial slur during an esports event and was suspended by NASCAR. Larson apologized. He worked for months to learn more about the impact of racial injustice. He was reinstated by NASCAR for 2021 and given a second chance by Rick Hendrick, who believed in Larson's desire to become a champion both on and off the track. Now, Kyle has made the most of that second chance. He's been dominant this year, both in NASCAR and his beloved pastime of dirt track racing. Now, he could be the favorite to claim his first Cup Series championship.
We take a look at Chase Elliott. We all know him, the defending champion, the sport's most popular driver, the son of an icon. At 25 years old, the Dawsonville driver has the opportunity to do something that his father, Awesome Bill, never did. Become a two-time Cup champion. He never lets the pressure get to him, and he views just the opportunity to win a championship a privilege. He's been winning championships and setting records since he came into the sport, and today he can add to that Elliott legacy by winning a consecutive Cup championship.
Denny Hamlin has done everything in his sport except win a championship. 46 wins, 3 Daytona 500s, even a win as an owner with NBA megastar Michael Jordan. He's recently said he lives and thrives in chaos. In the past, this championship moment may have been too big for him, but an older, more experienced Denny Hamlin, he says he's ready for it today. If he gets it done, it puts an exclamation point on his already Hall of Fame-worthy career.
Martin Truex Jr., the 41-year-old from Mayetta, New Jersey, had a slow start to his Cup Series career with only 4 wins in his first 10 seasons. But everything seemed to change around 2016 when his perspective both on and off the track as he supported his longtime girlfriend and cancer survivor Sherry Pollux with her battle. Truex would go on to win 27 races in the last 6 seasons, including the 2017 championship. Today he has a chance to join an elite list of drivers with multiple championships and an even smaller list to win with different crew chiefs and different organizations.
And we know this sport isn't just about the drivers. It is a team sport. So let's talk a little bit about the guys who will help them out on pit road. Marty.
Rick, we always talk about the guys and the gals here at the racetrack. Well, how about everybody back at the shop? In the case of Hendrick Motorsports, that is 600 employees, a lot of them who are watching at a watch party today. But I want to introduce you to Brad Eichenlaub. Brad is the only crew member left who won all 7 championships with Jimmy Johnson. There you see all those trophies, and stands to win an 8th championship today with Kyle Larson. Brad told me, I'm going to be nervous, I'm going to be at home, and I'm going to be pacing, but I'm going to watch every lap of this race. He's in charge of the setup plate, a very important job. Kyle Larson trying to win one for all 600 employees at Hendrick. Kelly.
Well, the whole team for Chase Elliott has been phenomenal, including the pit crew. But I want to highlight Tom Gray. He is the lead engineer on this number 9 team. He comes from Indianapolis, grew up right by Indianapolis Motor Speedway, comes from a racing family. In fact, his grandfather owned Mario Andretti's sprint car. He and crew chief Alan Gustafson have worked together more than 10 years. They joked that they've lasted longer than most marriages. And the key to their success, they said, look, we respect each other. We argue and debate all the time, but because of that, we come up with great discussions, debates, and have a combination of ideas that seem to work well on the racetrack. Tom Gray, lead engineer here on the 9 team, Dave.
Denny Hamlin's pit crew has been top 5 in speed all day long. So how'd they warm up for today's championship race? Well, they won a championship last night. They pitted the car for Daniel Hemrick that won the Xfinity Series championship, and there you see them joyful in victory lane. Now, they told me they went home, they went back to the hotel, that is, and went to sleep. They promised me, Parker,